guys, welcome to my channel here, and this is Death Machine USA, and I want to welcome you to the snowplow event for Wargaming's Macragges event. Anyhow, as you can see, this tank looks like a snowplow with the gun stuck out in the front and the shootbox with the pistol. So a lot of people are confused as to how to get these tanks, and I wanted to explain that in the easy way, a very simple, straightforward way, is there's three different ways to get this tank. You can there's blue, gold, and green stages that you can go through. So the first set are in blue, and these are mission based. These are more than likely, I'm pretty sure, going to be based on your daily missions. So you get 2 daily mission resets per day, so they're going to be based upon that. However, this is kind of confusing because you have to earn a required amount of 650 XP minimum. You don't get 650 XP minimum, you don't get any emblems. So the thing is that here's the trick, is that if you have your premium account time active, you will get 15 emblems for every 650 XP that is required. So make sure your premium time is active, whether you pop in hour, 9 hour, 24 hour, it's up to you and the discretion of the use of your premium time. Because if you don't, you're only going to get 10 ultramarine emblems if you don't have the premium account active. So that is one way to earn the emblems needed to complete all 6 stages. And so remember, the blue is mission based. The second way to do this is the gold. The gold emblems are based upon your first 3 wins that you get, based upon the damage that you were able to basically inflict on your enemies. So I hate this way for completing stages, because what if you have 3 garbage games and you're basically now behind trying to get through stages 1 through 6 with a limited amount of time to do this. And the other problem is that how do you know when your first 3 victory starts every 24 hours? This can be really confusing when you play a lot. So this is the way they did the tier 9 German tank event, the PZ, which was absolute garbage. And the issue I got is, like I said, one, it depends on your performance on your first 3 wins. 2, you better be ready for matchmaking, guys, because if you win 10, you better be ready to lose 10 or have some bad matches, because that's matchmaker rigging. That's how it works. The third thing is I really hate the nepotism at Wargaming, because it seems like Paramo and the team made up of the nephews and nieces of Wargaming employees usually get these tanks really fast. And this is what really honestly ticks me off. So I don't think this is fair. I think Wargaming needs to quit this garbage and eliminate this type of event stage completion. I really prefer the way the IS-3 Defender or Tankenstein event was done. Those were the last decent good events that you could earn the tank by grinding for XP, even though I think they lowered the XP requirements. But anyway, the next and last stage is the green. So the green is based upon the containers that you get. So if you know that you have your standard container, your big container, and your legendary container. When you open those up, you will be able to get perhaps some of these charms. The standard container will always contain a fixed amount of charms. They will always have charms, but it won't be a high amount, more than likely. The big container may or may not contain charms, and the legendary may or may not contain charms at a higher amount. The legendary container may contain one of these tanks. So that's how you get the third stage, guys. It is container based. So open up your containers, and maybe or maybe not, you'll get enough charms to complete it through this path. So there you go, guys. But the interesting part is, guys, if you somehow manage to complete all the stages you'll notice the spare parts icon on the bottom right. And this is interesting because on the bottom right, the containers, the spare parts, it's 141,000 spare parts. So if you're fortunate and you manage to complete the stages, this is what the only reason that I might be half-heartedly motivated to complete this event. And so that's how you pretty much get to these tanks. If it's at all possible, we will see. I will be updating you guys as the event unfolds. I hope that you guys are able to get these tanks or get the stuff you need out of it. I won't lie, I'm pretty sick of seeing these fantasy tanks that are really ugly and look like garbage. I don't look forward to going into battle against snow plows with guns attached to them. But that is Wargaming's flawed logic. I wish Wargaming would listen. Their North American participation is really horrible in comparison to Russia or Europe, but it's because we're different here. We're educated gamers. You guys need to listen to your gamers and make good events and great tanks. And so there you go, guys. This is your Dummies Guide to Macragges Thunder event. And you never know. Maybe we'll partner up with War Thunder and have a War Thunder event at this rate. But in either case, guys, you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And I hope this video you will find it helpful. And I hope you guys have a good event.